All right, I'm doing the touristy thing again. I'm so happy. I am at Fort de Soto Park, which is a county park in Pinellas County by Tampa Bay, or it is Tampa Bay or something like that. So this is a historic fort that we're gonna go see, and then I'll show you the whole park, hopefully. So there's a bunch of tolls to get in here, and then it's a $5 parking fee for the day. So not horrible, I guess. Fort de Soto Golf Pier, ice sandwiches, sunblock, frozen baked. I don't need to go there, but at least you know you got a little restaurant thing if you want. No dogs allowed on the pier. Lots of fishermen in Florida, I must say. And just some birds hanging out, hoping to get a free meal. And there's big ships coming and going. Oh, this is good to know. Not that I'm a fisherwoman. Don't cut the line. Birds fly away with hook and line attached, may become entangled in trees and die. Aww. And do not feed the birds. An egret right here. They let you get close to them. Now what is this guy? I haven't seen this kind before. It's bath time, I guess. Cleaning station? Very nice to provide that, I guess. I don't know. This brick pathway is original and it was built in 1898. Wow, lots of footprints have been on this pathway. Picnic pavilion. Looks like a nice restroom facility. And lovely picnic tables amongst the trees. I'm in the Museum of the Quartermaster's House. Lots of army stuff in here. Heat, humidity, sand spurs, and snakes. Yepper. Okay, that's a picture of what the fort used to look like in its heyday. It was a significant place in the Spanish-American War. Who knows the song Goodbye Dolly Gray? I don't. Sunday morning inspection of an American infantry company. Oh. Oh. This is real life US history. Pretty interesting. Of course, first the natives lived here, and then the Spanish came and discovered it. That's why it's called the Soto. And even Robert E. Lee was around here. So this is where things would have been had they survived. So, really not too much to see unless you use your imagination. But it is an interpretive trail. Okay, what's this? Some remains of something. The Bakehouse was constructed in 1900 at a cost of $1,557 and had 619 square feet of floor space. This 3-room frame building had a slate roof, 1 wash sink, and supplied all the baked goods for the fort. Ooh, this is an important place. Okay, trail goes this way. Definitely very pretty surroundings. Unless a hurricane comes up, of course. I paused to take pictures of ibises because they're pretty cute. My mom calls them ibises and I call them ibis. So who is correct? All right, the post had a sewer system considered modern in those days, which drained into the Gulf of Mexico and Tampa Bay. Oh, that's gross. It was installed at a cost of $3,400. This was known as a flush tank. There were 4 of these located on the post. There was a constant flow of water into the flush tank and then through the sewer lines to keep the sewage flowing properly. Wow, pretty high tech for way back then. So the lavatory that is invisible here, but would be here, was 1,000 square feet, and it cost $5,500 to build and had facilities designed to serve 1 company, which was 106 soldiers, 16 wash basins, 5 showers, 2 tubs, 8 toilets, and 8 urinals. 1,000 square feet. Oh man. Anyway, here's the view of the pier that we were on. Beautiful. All right, use your imagination. Again, the captain's quarters were constructed in 1905 at a cost of $9,500. This 2-story frame building with a slate roof had 4 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, servants' quarters, a kitchen, sewing room, parlor, library, and formal dining room for a total floor area of 4,700 square feet. Okay, can you just imagine it? Mother is taking a little side trip to test out the waters. I'm not ready to do that yet. Must be okay. She didn't come out screaming. This pathway is made up of ground up shells. That's pretty cool. This was the guardhouse area. It was built in 1900 and could hold up to 6 prisoners. Anyway, you can see here where a bunch more buildings were. I'm actually quite disappointed that there is nothing really to show you. I didn't know it would be this way. Okay, this is an important one, and there's actually some remains. The hospital was constructed in 1900 at a cost of $9,700 and had a 10-bed capacity. Oh, the building had a brick foundation with a slate roof. Total square foot was 2,600. There were 4 wash sinks, 1 tub, 1 urinal, 2 water closets, and 3 wash basins. The basement was possibly used as a temporary morgue. Okay, now we're getting into something that looks impressive. This is a 6-inch barbette carriage for all you war buffs out there, I guess. Now, what could this possibly be? Let's go in here and see. Dynamo room. Wow. This is lovely and cool in here. Yeah. Oh, little window. That looks pretty intimidating.
After the United States' entry into the Spanish-American War, Tampa citizens demanded increased coastal defenses. In November 1898, construction began on a new military post on Mullet Key. Fort de Soto, named in 1900, featured 29 post buildings, including barracks, hospital, stable, guardhouse, administration office, mess hall and kitchen, bakehouse, storehouse, and workshops. 2 mortar batteries defended the fort, the primary one, Battery Laidley, and the secondary one, Battery Bigelow. 4 mortar from Battery Laidley remain and are the only mortars of their kind in North America. The only other ones in the world are in the Philippines. Battery Bigelow collapsed into the Gulf of Mexico, but its ruins can be seen in the surf southwest of Battery Laidley. The Fort de Soto Batteries and Military Post was listed on the National Register of Historic Places in 1977 and designated a local historic landmark by Pinellas County in 2014.
For what it's worth, I'm on top of the batteries now. And there's the pier again. It's nice they have a handy capable ramp. All right, that's enough of the fort area, I think. Let's see what else this park has to offer. See, this is Tampa Bay. And there's a guy fishing way out there. We crossed over that bridge and my mom was pretty scared. But I handled it okay. You can reserve these picnic shelters. Now, if I ever did come back to Florida, I would do the Great Florida Birding Trail because I like birds. Whenever you see this symbol, this sign along the roads, you know that there's going to be birds there. So that would be fun. I wouldn't mind that. The last thing I'm going to be taking you on is this barrier-free nature trail. It's a huge park, but it's mainly for fishing and beaches and bike riding. So I'm into that, but it's pretty hot today. Beautiful ferns. gorgeous. I do think geckos are pretty cute. Oh, a lovely stream. Interesting edging. Okay, I must admit I'm impressed with this. You can fill up your water with a water bottle if you want. Hey, it works. Very nice. The only thing I saw on this 2,200-foot nature trail is some geckos. I mean, I love geckos, but... So, the reason we came into this DeSoto Park is because I saw the signs as we were driving along. I had no idea what it was about. And so my thoughts, strictly as a tourist perspective, not from somebody who is local, but as a tourist, I would say, don't really need to come here. I've seen way more impressive places in Florida than this historical place. Like Fort Pickens, that was cool. They did a good job there. But there's really nothing here except that battery that was impressive. So, but if you're a local, I'm sure it's lovely, and the beaches are nice, and the bike trails, there's 7 miles of bike trails, so that's nice, and lots of picnic areas. So it's got good and bad. As a tourist, I wouldn't recommend it. Anyway, that's my thoughts. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in my next spot.